I've got Kavanagh on tape. You can hear him organising the robbery.
I was jogging, listening to my personal stereo. Suddenly I got hit on the back of my head. He threw me to the ground, judo style. I was trying to get up. And suddenly he's forcing my face into the mud. I couldn't breathe.
Annette, I know this is hard, but we need to know as much as possible to try and find him.
He's on my back, pinning me down. He starts whispering in my ear. Tells me what a bitch I am. He's going to make me sorry.
Does he have any particular accent?
I don't think so. Just sounded like a Londoner.
Did you notice anything else? Was he wearing aftershave?
I didn't notice anything.
When he said that he was going to make you sorry, do you think he knew who you were?
No. It was just all about women. How we couldn't be trusted. We were all sluts. He was really crude, and he started losing his temper.
Did he say anything specific that a woman had done to him?
No. And suddenly he got calm again. He whispered, he's gonna cut me. Scar me for life. Nobody's ever gonna want me again.
He meant sexual.
He says he's gonna cut me really deep. Show me what it's like to hurt.
Did he actually say that he was going to rape you?
He said if I pleased him, took my punishment like a good girl, he might not cut my throat.
Before you get anything, I want my transfer in writing.
You know that isn't how it works.
Oh, it is, if you're holding all the cards.
You give us the tape or we forget it.
Oh, let's be honest, Jack. You think I'm scum of the earth, right?
Something like that.
For you to be here, you've got to be desperate. Kavanagh's onto you. He's about to do a runner. And the reason you're in such a panic is that he's taking little with him. I could always read you, Jack. It's written all over your face.
If we walk away, you kiss goodbye to your transfer.
I'm about to suggest a compromise. I'll give you enough to nick Kavanagh.
This better be good. He's a senior officer.
And when you've arrested him and you've sorted out my transfer, I'll give you more than enough to put him away. Is that a deal? I'll need to borrow your mobile then. It's good to be working with you again, Jack. I want that son who asked to be remembered to me. Deliver the package. There's no point tracing the number. It's a pay-as-you-go.
Beech is having the package delivered here. I'll get on to the prison governor. Tell him it's in the public interest that Beech gets a transfer. I can't stall Kavanagh much longer. Leave it with me. I'll see what I can do. Come.
I believe you've spoken to my boss.
Yes, I'll have Little transported to the Westminster Nick.
Oh, you don't have to do that, sir. I'll drive him over myself.
Little is a dangerous villain. I'd prefer it if he was transported securely. I'll organize a van.
Probably safest.
Yeah, you won't have to wait too long.
Oh, has somebody not got a sign for this?
super is stalling me. It's as if they're waiting for something.
Well, you said there's nothing to worry about.
They must be taking Beech's life seriously. Oh, I hate to ask, but I need to protect myself.
You want me to find out what's going on?
I thought you'd been suspended.
Yes, I had to pop back, sir. I forgot a couple of things.
How's it going with the van?
If you wait in custody, I'm dealing with it now. Yvonne, have you seen the driver of this van? I need him moved.
He wasn't in custody.
We'll find him and get him moved out of the yard now.
Yes? Ah, a welcome interruption.
I want to say thank you. Not just for the flowers, which are beautiful, but for last night. It was good. Surprisingly good, if you know what I mean.
Yes, I do.
You know, it's not like your usual first day with that mindless chit-chat and digging around in each other's lives. I gave that up years ago.
Getting dressed up, worrying about how much you're drinking, wondering who's going to ask who out on the next date. Are you free later in the week?
Ooh. Is tomorrow all right?
I'm glad to see you playing hard to get.
I gave that up in my 30s.
Sorry to interrupt. I need your advice on a tape I've just received.
Yeah.
My office.
Good morning. D.I. Manson strikes again. I've been suspended so that he can take all the credit for the little case.
There's a surprise. What are you going to do?
Well, probably just sit at home and worry about my job.
Listen, Sam, if you've got a moment, I'd really appreciate your profiling skills. We've had another attempted rape this morning.
Linked to the other two attacks?
The MO's different. The victim's white, not Asian. And the attacker was much, much more vocal. He had a lot more to say.
But this is the first attack in daylight, isn't it? Is he still cutting the clothes?
He's being more sadistic. He's actually slashed the victim.
Well, he might have always wanted to cut the skin, and now he's got away with it twice.
He maybe sees Asian women as a softer target. Maybe he was building up to attacking a white woman.
Look, why don't you get me a copy of the interview tape? Got it.
I'm off on holiday after today, so they'll probably hand you the case anyway.
You don't know what Manson's up to right now, do you?
He was down at the prison. Apparently there was some sort of tape that's been brought in.
I've just heard from Soccer. They've got a clear footprint at the scene. It's a size 9. They're going to test it for DNA and get back to us with the make.
We need to eliminate the witness's footprint.
I'll catch up with you later.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mr. Harding hasn't turned up to give his statement. I've got his number. Shall I give him a call?
No, let's pay him a visit. He might have remembered something else.
I know we're meant to be working closely with the CPS.
I apologize. It was unprofessional.
It's a good job it wasn't a defense brief who walked in on you.
Look, it won't happen again.
Make sure it doesn't.
In future, all personal contact with Inspector Gold will be away from the station.
It might be wiser if you ended the relationship completely.
Well, I'm not prepared to do that.
Sir, I've spoken to the prison authorities and explained the urgency.
They'll issue a transfer.
Yeah, they're waiting on the governor's decision.
Come in. They're just about to listen to the tape.
I'm not going to be messed about with any longer. I'm going down the yard and get my boss to put in a complaint.
You're doing a runner.
No, I'm not.
What about me? I'm just going to take off without even saying goodbye?
I'll be back in a couple of hours.
You don't trust me. And I was going to tell you they've got something.
You hang on a minute.
You're up to your neck in it, aren't you?
What have they got?
Some sort of tape's been brought in.
Where's it come from?
Well, it must be Beech. They're still with him at the Nick.
Beech can't have had me under surveillance.
You have ruined my career. The least you can do is tell me the truth.